Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. So apparently they seem to have been a alleged incident. And once again, I want to say alleged incident that happened outside of a venue in Las Vegas where apparently an incident left Usher, R&B singer Usher, possibly hurt, saying that he was allegedly jumped by Chris Brown and his crew. This is unfortunate to hear if in fact this is true. This is the details that I got so far. You know, apparently, I guess Chris Brown was having some kind of celebration, celebrating his birthday. And due to the fact he likes to hang around a lot of bloods and Paru, I guess he was celebrating his birthday bacon bandles. Yeah, but anyway, apparently the incident started where Tiana Taylor was there, and I guess Chris Brown was trying to speak to her, and basically, according to reports, she was ignoring him, and Chris Brown got irritated. He felt disrespectful, and basically they saying that Chris Brown like cussed her out. And basically, Usher intervened to defuse the situation. And there is footage of Chris Brown, sort of like cussing Usher out. And just, I guess he was irritated about the situation. Now, basically, they saying that Chris Brown walked outside or something. And Usher went out there to basically talk to him and calm him down. I think both Chris Brown and Usher got something going on in Las Vegas, a residency. I don't know how factual that is. I think Usher for sure has one going on, but I heard Chris Brown got something similar. So it basically they're saying when Usher went outside to talk to Chris Brown, things escalated, and they are saying that basically Chris Brown and his crew jumped on Usher. Now, like I said, I'm doing more research, and when more facts come out, then I'll present them to you. But this is what I have so far. I got to say this about Chris Brown. I like Chris Brown's music, but Chris Brown has just been on a downward spiral ever since this Rihanna stuff happened. And then Chris Brown is a prime example of hanging around the wrong type of people, hanging around a bunch of lousy, nothing ass niggas that only want to hang around with you for stature and your money and all that kind of stuff. They're not helping him whatsoever. They're not contributing into making him a better person. And at this stage in Chris Brown's career, in his age, because Chris Brown is like 31, 32, 33 now. So it's kind of to the point to where you have to just say Chris Brown just he gotta stop doing this, and he need to grow out of this stuff. He gotta grow out of this. So I hope this isn't true, and I hope this doesn't lead to anything else. Now, if people gonna say, well, Usher should file charges against Chris Brown and he should press charge, that's up to Usher. Now, if he decides to, you can't use street politics, because Usher's never presented himself as a gangster. He presented himself as a R&B singer. Now, on where Chris Brown, all of a sudden, Chris Brown, he started talking about he's Paru and and he a blood and all this kind of stuff, and that's unfortunate. That Chris Brown hang around people that don't mean him no good, because at the end of the day they wouldn't even be putting him in these type of positions, because at the end of the day, who are we talking about? Who are we talking about being tied to this? Chris Brown. So that's unfortunate. Like I said before, I just wish Chris Brown would distance himself from certain type of people, and this, to a certain degree, you just got to say he need to grow up. Just be a singer, because like I said, Chris Brown had a very promising career, as a singer, an actor. A lot of people thought he was going to be the next Michael Jackson. I mean, he had the talent. He didn't exactly sing like Michael Jackson, but he sung good enough. And now it just seemed like all this stuff went down the drain based off the fact that he cannot shake this incident with Rihanna. And then also he just can't shake this image of him being a quote unquote bad boy. But then again, this is the poisonous image that a lot of women in our community like to see. This is the conduct that a lot of women in our community like to see black man basically embrace and endorse. So, at the same time, this still is on Chris Brown. So Chris Brown, I just really think that he need to just somebody need to help him, because I'm thinking something else gonna happen, and I hope that doesn't happen. But I just think it's getting to the point to where it's not gonna surprise me if something happens to Chris Brown. And I'm not wishing it, I'm not wanting it to happen, but you kind of got to wonder, it is eventually that's going to happen. So that's all I have to say about that. I hope him and Usher can work this out if in fact this happened. But if not, we'll just see what happens. Anyway, this your boy Tam Biz. I'm out.